The stars that form galaxies come in many different types, but all stars have a rather predictable life cycle. The star of most importance to us on Earth is the Sun. Although huge to us, the Sun is actually a medium-sized star. The Sun is composed entirely of gases that are divided into a number of distinct layers. The surface, called the photosphere, is covered with sunspots that vary in size. Some sunspots are larger in diameter than the Earth. The number of sunspots on the photosphere increases and decreases over an 11-year cycle. Sunspots appear to be related to the activity of magnetic fields on the Sun. Some scientists believe that the weather here on Earth is influenced by changes on the surface of the Sun. For example, drought patterns appear to follow the sunspot cycle. Heavy bursts of energy, called flares, are often associated with sunspot activity. During a flare, huge clouds of gas whip over the Sun's surface, releasing large amounts of gamma rays, X-rays, and visible light. The charged atomic particles released from these flares may be blasted into space, becoming trapped in the Earth's magnetic field. Radio communication and electrical power can be disrupted as a result. Astronauts in space without the protection of the Earth's atmosphere are at particular risk if they should be bombarded by these highly charged particles. These particles can also cause vivid releases of color at the north and south poles of the Earth, producing auroras. Auroras are shimmering colored lights that occur occasionally in the night sky of the polar areas. As these charged particles from the Sun collide with gas molecules in the atmosphere, they produce brilliantly colored lights that appear to be reaching over the horizon. Another phenomenon on the surface of the Sun are prominences. A prominence is a great flame-like cloud that appears to rise from sunspots. A prominence can extend millions of kilometers into the area of the Sun called the corona. They glow bright red against the sky during a solar eclipse. The corona is the layer of the Sun furthest from the core. It has so little gas that it would be considered a vacuum on Earth. The corona surrounds the Sun to a height of 1 million kilometers, and in an eclipse it has a glowing, pearly white appearance. Below the corona is the chromosphere. The chromosphere can only be seen during a solar eclipse or with special equipment. It extends thousands of kilometers above the photosphere. The photosphere makes up the apparent bright yellow surface of the Sun. This layer is roughly 400 kilometers thick. The average temperature in the photosphere is around 5,800 degrees Kelvin. However, the sunspots can be considerably cooler, and there are other areas of the photosphere that can reach up to 10,000 degrees Kelvin. This temperature is relatively cool compared to the 15 million degree temperature near the core of the Sun. These tremendous temperatures are caused by nuclear reactions in which hydrogen atoms are fused into helium atoms.